Hey, thinking about moving to the Seattle or Eastside? Here's what most people completely get wrong. They believe the 5 common myths that could cost them literally hundreds and thousands of dollars in bad decisions and years of frustration. Not ideal. Now what if you could separate fact from fiction before your move and avoid the mistakes that catch 90% of the relocators off guard? Hey, Ravi Ramachandran with the Rams Group here. We are Seattle and Eastside Realtors. Now we help relocation families, luxury home sellers, and buyers every day. Now with lots of years of experience helping families relocate to this region, I've heard every misconception in the book. Now in this video, I'm debunking the 5 biggest myths about living here, revealing what's actually true, and showing you how to make informed decisions based on reality, not just rumors. And by the way, if you are considering a move to the Seattle or the Eastside areas, I'd love to help you separate fact from fiction for your specific situation. Now, my contact information is in the description below. Whether you're just exploring the idea or actively planning your timeline, reach out anytime. I've also included my Calendly link in the description for you to book a free 20-minute call. No pressure, just honest advice about what living here actually looks like. After watching this video, if you find this valuable, consider subscribing to our channel. We put out fresh content every Tuesday and Thursday. That's it, let's dive in. Let's kick things off with the most pervasive myth, that it rains in Seattle constantly. When people think Seattle, they often picture endless gray skies as well as downpours. But the truth, while we do get a lot of cloudy days, especially from October through June, our rainfall is actually less than many other major US cities. Hard to believe, but true. Now we get more drizzly days than heavy rain. For instance, Seattle averages around 38 inches of rain annually, which is less than places like Miami or New Orleans. And what you'll find here is a lot of light mist and overcast weather, which actually keeps our region incredibly lush and green. Now, this is why we've seen such stunning natural beauty from the Olympic National Forest to the Cascades. Bliss. Now that's it. I'll have to be honest with you. What most people don't realize is that those gray periods are often perfect for outdoor activities like hiking and biking without getting scorched in the heat. And for summers, July through September brings world-class sunny weather that rivals anywhere else in the country. So after busting that it rains constantly in Seattle myth, let's look at myth number 2, which they talk about, which is the infamous Seattle freeze. People have a misconceived notion that people here are cold, unwelcoming, and hard to make friends with. Now, I've personally heard this from many clients of ours, especially who are relocating here from, say, the South or even the Midwest. While it's true that Seattleites might not engage in spontaneous street conversations as readily as they do in some other cities around the US, it's more about a cultural difference in the social interaction than outright unfriendliness, I would say. Now, we Seattleites tend to be a bit more reserved and private, but once you break through the initial barrier, you'll find incredibly loyal and kind people. I can vouch for that. Now, the key is often connecting through shared interests like, say, join a hiking group, a tech meetup, a community garden, or become a volunteer. Now, for families, school communities and places like Bellevue, Redmond, and Sammamish are excellent ways to build connections. Now here, it's a go-giver culture, not a go-getter one. So give a little first to gain access to abundance. Now we help families feel like locals before they even arrive through our community integration guides and local connections, which we'll connect you with. Then another common concern that I've observed, or myth number 3, is that families do have this perception of extremely high crime rates in Seattle. While like any major metropolitan area, Seattle has its challenges, that blanket statement of high crime everywhere is simply not accurate. Say, when you look at the data, crime rates vary significantly by neighborhood. Areas like Mercer Island, Medina, and many parts of the East Side, Bellevue, Kirkland, Redmond, consistently rank among the safest communities in the nation even. Even within Seattle, neighborhoods like Maple Leaf, Beacon Hill have a strong community feel and have relatively low crime. That said, what you see often in the news focuses on specific concentrated areas, but it does not reflect the daily reality for most residents. Now, as part of our soft landing system, we provide detailed neighborhood intelligence reports that cover safety and community data so that you can make informed decisions. Now, that said, do you want to explore specific neighborhoods? Visit theramsgroup.com for detailed city pages with safety data, school ratings, and community insights. That's it. Here's myth number 4, the granddaddy of all. Living in Seattle is unaffordable. Yes, Seattle and Eastside are known for being expensive, but the myth is that everything is unaffordable. And that's not quite right. While housing, especially in the 1.5 to 2 million tier, where we specialize in, is indeed a significant investment, it's important to put it in context. Now, the high cost of living is largely driven by a robust tech economy and higher average salaries. Now, when you compare the median income to the cost of living, it paints a more nuanced picture. Plus, many everyday expenses like groceries or utilities are pretty much comparable to other major cities across the US, not astronomically higher. No. Also, that said, what's often overlooked are the incredible free or low-cost amenities like world-class parks, stunning natural landscapes, and a plethora of free community events. Now, my goal is to help every client understand where their money goes and how to budget effectively, ensuring that they make a smart investment without overpaying. And then let's look at myth number 5, which is Seattle is just a sterile tech bubble, completely lacking culture and diversity. No, this couldn't be further from the truth. While the tech industry is a huge economic driver, Seattle and the Eastside are incredibly rich in arts, music, food, and diverse communities. Unbelievably so. Now, from the vibrant Pie Place market to world-class museums, countless live music venues, and a thriving theater scene, there's always something happening. Now, I'd say that this area is a melting pot of cultures with strong Asian, Hispanic, and other ethnic communities. Now, this will be totally evident in our incredible food scene as well. Now, whether you're looking for global cuisine in Bellevue, in Capitol Hill, or family-friendly festivals in Redmond, this region offers a dynamic cultural landscape that goes far beyond just coding. With those 5 myths out of the way, let's quickly recap what we covered. Number 1 is the rain myth. It's actually rains less in Seattle than Miami or New Orleans. Number 2, we saw about the Seattle freeze, where people seem to be unfriendly, which is not true. That myth was busted. Number 3 is that there were the crime concerns. Now, Eastside ranks amongst the safest communities in the nation. Then number 4, we saw affordability. Yes, housing is expensive, but everyday costs are comparable and salaries are high. And finally, number 5, the tech bubble myth. Now, this region we saw offers world-class arts, culture, and diversity. While this video covered a lot of ground, we did not specifically get into these, the exact salary to cost of living ratios for your specific situation, and the community integration strategies that will help you break through the Seattle freeze, which I'm happy to take a deep dive with you. Now, if you want a deeper dive into any of the aspects discussed in this video, my contact information is in the description below. Feel free to direct message me, text, or even hop on my calendar, and we can have a quick discovery call. That said, let's separate myth from reality for your specific relocation needs, shall we? Thanks for watching, and you stay safe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.